I've been sitting on this for a couple of days, but on TikTok, on my Warfare review, a small debate broke out, and I'd like to address some of the points raised there. First and foremost, thank you to everyone that watches my videos and all the wonderful commenters on the video. I think it is really interesting hearing your responses, but I do kind of disagree with some of what you've all said, and yet also kind of agree with you, but you may have completely gotten exactly what this film was all about. Because as I said in my review, this film is a conversation piece. So you're doing exactly what the film wanted you to do. Someone who worked on the film even said that the point of the film was realised in the review. So, I mean, could it be for the first time in history that an internet argument was exactly what you guys were supposed to be doing? You know, probably not. But, you know, it's a nice idea. Here, Notabot, great name, by the way, it says that not only should people reject the film because he thinks it's pro-war, but actually people should have a morality when working on a film like this. And he's part of the industry. And I respect that, but I do disagree because I think that the industry is as hard as it's ever been. And I don't think everyone can choose where the money comes from. And if you want to talk about cutting out American money altogether, I just think that's impossible and, to be honest, not really very effective. I think movies like this can change minds. It doesn't always change minds, but I think it can do. Let's remember that in the film, we don't see heroes. We see people out of their depth, screwing up in a complete clusterfuck. They achieve nothing, and they talk to a bureaucracy that can't help them effectively. But then again, that's not really the end of the argument, is it? And as Lemon Balls, I'm just going to call you Lemon because otherwise this is going to get really silly. As Lemon says, the film is anti-war. I think that. But Lewis is also right. There's more to making a film anti-war than just making war look scary. I agree. I think that cinema is a romantic medium. Anything can be made to look cool. But then we can't disregard absolutely every movie about an American soldier as propaganda. One of the other things I said in this review was that the film is like a Rorschach test. And I think a lot of people's gut reactions to this film shows that we can all have quite strong reactions to this kind of imagery. And I don't blame anyone for that, but that's why I think movies like Warfare are important, because it makes us ask these questions. And reading your comments, which I think were all valid, did make me think. One of the goals of Warfare, I think, was to try and make a film that stripped away some of those politics. And is that even possible? Is it possible to make a film about an American soldier in a real conflict and not have any politics in it? Well, I think it's... I think that all art is political. So the short answer would be no. But I would encourage anyone that did leave a comment or that has been moved by what they saw in Warfare to actually not stop at Warfare, to watch a lot more war films, because even the ones that are usually waved around as being big, heroic movies, the kind they don't make anymore, actually have a lot more of a cynical edge to them about conflict, and that's why I think this genre is really, really interesting. Don't watch Where Eagles Dare, though. I mean, you should watch Where Eagles Dare because it's an awesome, awesome movie, but it's not an anti-war film. It's about how cool Richard Burton and Clint Eastwood are killing Nazis. So that's a different kind of war movie. Anyway, like and subscribe.